Hi, welcome to Sanskrit Grammar. My name is Rebekah Bhavani Crisp. This is Ananda Tickles Crisp. He's a little tired with his grammar today. Vak purvata vaganantaram. Word before, word without pause. So we're going to continue today learning how to write and read Sanskrit letters in Devanagari and transliteration. We'll be taking a look at the semi-vowels and the sibilants. So semi-vowels live in the mouth, just like all the other letters. I've written them here in the order from back to front. So this is the palatal position, ya. The retroflex position, ra. It is a semi-vowel. To distinguish it between the r vowel, which is r with a dot under it. This is ra at the retroflex part of the mouth. Here we have the dental la, touch the tongue to the teeth, and va. So here the teeth touch the lip. It's partially labial. Va, partially dental. All of these can resonate. Ya, ra, la, va. This is why they're semi-vowels. Okay, learning how to write them. Starting with ya. Okay, here it is in transliteration. Now we come down and make a curve. I've seen it like this. I've seen it fancy. I've seen it like this. Lots of different fonts for the ya. Typically it's going to be more pointy and curved combined. They all get the horizontal hat. Horizontal hat goes all the way across. Okay. Now we have ra. This actually looks like a capital R almost. Pause the tape as you need to if you want to stop and practice. Ra, ra. Let's take a look at the next two. So we've got la. This is the dental part of the mouth. La. You've got almost like a little bird missing a wing. Draw that vertical line down to complete it. So, and then vertical line. Of course, the last thing is the horizontal hat. Va. Start with the vertical line. Vertical line gets a ball. It's similar to the letter B without the line. And when you, the line in the middle makes it B, but this is Va. And when you write it all together, you can actually start coming up like this. So you'll learn your font. Va, 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 va. Okay. Practice these. Write 5 of them at a time, groups of 5 of them. By the way, these are the seed syllables corresponding to the different chakras in slightly different order. I put them down here. Lam is typically connected with first chakra or Muladhara. Here we have the second chakra, Vam. Ram, third. Yam, fourth, the heart. Hum is also included here because it is a seed mantra for the Vishuddhi chakra or the throat chakra. Just so you see, they're related. So if you are working on a particular chakra, when you're practicing your letters, you might just say I'm working on the third Manipura, the third chakra. Ram, ram, ram. Maybe I'll say Ram, Ram, rum, rum, rum. Then I'll join it. I added the dot above because the seed mantras include this Anusvara, ram, yam. So it's a nice way to practice writing your letters. So moving along to the sibilants. So we have different SH sounds, the shas. So this sh is made in the palatal part of the mouth. The tongue is curved down. Probably the easiest way to get to it is if you start resonate and sustain the ya sound, really pushing the middle of the tongue up to the palate when you make ya, ya. From the ya, we're going to migrate the sound into sha, 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 sha. That puts the tongue in the proper position. Until you're really into the detailed pronunciation, just call it a plain old sha, but it is sha, sha, at the palatal position of the mouth. This is different from the retroflex one here. Of course, we see a dot under it. All the retroflex letters have that dot. The word to get you in the right position here is schnapps. Schnapps. Tip of the tongue is curled back. We're making a bowl with the tongue. Schnapps. You'll be happy to know this is just plain old sa, like a snake. So actually our snake has lots of different things to say. Sha, sha, sa, ha. All right, without further ado, let's make our sha. So the palatal sha has this line on top, this little diagonal line. This indicates that it's the yasha, okay, the one at the palatal part. Sha. And we make it. It's not exactly the letter 2. It's almost a 2 with this sort of exaggerated angle with the bottom feature. And then add that vertical line. I will often see another vertical line connecting that. Perhaps you can get your letters so that it touches the top. The horizontal hat does not cover the first part of this letter. Alright, so I don't know if that's clear. Let me erase this here. So if we're making sha, the horizontal hat doesn't touch the first part. So there's a space right there. Okay? Now we're making the retroflex schnapps sha, schnapps sha. It's similar to the letter P, but it's got an extra line in it. So dink, 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 dink. All right, sha. Moving right along, the last 2 letters of the Sanskrit alphabet before we add details with the vowels. It's kind of exciting. We've learned a lot. If you've gotten to this point in the series, you really have worked hard and learned a lot. It's tricky to retrain the brain to acquire the knowledge of a new alphabet, especially that looks so different. It's conceptually different. It sounds different. Excellent work. So here we move to sa. Sa, it almost looks like the letter ra, but we're going to add a bridge and a vertical line. So there's my sa. So first step, second step, third step, and finally add your horizontal hat. Okay, we'll just work on that. Whoops. Ha, 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 ha. This is a cool looking letter. All right, notch. Notch come around. Now, here's one way to make it. You can just add this loop like that. So you can go like this. You know, I didn't mean to connect those. Let's look at this. You can come down, take your loop there. So now what we're going to do is build onto that loop a pretty curly C, like this. Another way you can think of it, of course, put your horizontal hat, guys. You can almost think of it as there's the letter S, and here's the beginning of the next letter S. That's sort of a bad looking one. It's such a cool letter. Okay? Ha ha ha. Practice this one a lot. Ha 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 ha. Okay. And then of course we can start to put these letters together. We actually have the word saha. And what I want you to notice here, here's the letter S, A, sa. Here's ha. They share the horizontal hat. That horizontal hat groups them together into one word, saha. This is to distinguish it from this, the sa with visarga, saha, 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 or sah. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, we might as well look at a few more Sanskrit words. You can start building these once you have all your letters. Aham. Ha. Aham. Eka. Eka. Long vowel, short vowel. Eka. One horizontal hat. Namaha. Namaha. Or namach. Namach. If you chant kirtan, you have seen lots of variations of this word. The samdhi changes depending on what follows it. Saha, yama, yama, vak. So here, this indicates just the first half of the letter ka, vak. Mala, mala. This means dirt, poison, impurities. It's different from mala, which is what we chant with. Iva, Eva. See the loop for the E? Makes it look very distinguished from other letters with a similar shape. Eva. Palam, palam, palam. So once you know the Sanskrit alphabet, you can start making words. Thank you so much for joining me. Vak purvata vaganantaram. Word before, word without pause. Take the word with you everywhere you go. This is Rebekah Bhavani Crisp. Join me, contact me, tune in to Sanskrit Radio with Ben at epicsanskrit.com, and just enjoy life. Ciao.